Welcome back to another episode of Warren Cali. The Northern California rap scene is one of the most active scenes, with many rappers in and out of issues, from rappers going to jail, to many even dying in the last decade. Many of these rappers gained a wide audience of fans in California and several other places, racking up millions of views, and one would be rapper Whis Gotti. Whis comes from Richmond, and is an active rapper in the beef going on in his section and nearby cities. His arrest records go all the way back to 2015, when he was arrested on a burglary charge, and a host of other things over the years. Since 2015, he has been arrested 23 times, for charges like burglary, robbery, grand theft auto, gang street terrorism, and a long list of other things. He first started making music around 2018, but he wouldn't take off till several years later in 2021. He got major attention on him with several of his songs hitting 1 million views, like Big Stepper, where he stated he had 7 bodies in the song. While investigating Whis as a person of interest in the 2020 killing of a 27-year-old man named Sean Tillis in 2021, police tried to use lyrics against him, which he stated, "I got 7 on my belt, bitch, I'm a real killer."
On the public to help crack a cold case murder, investigators have released surveillance video showing the deadly shooting.
KRON 4's Philippe Jagal reports the governor's office is also offering a reward for information that leads to an arrest and conviction.
27-year-old Sean Tillis was gunned down in San Pablo just before 3 o'clock in the morning on June 12, 2020. The police department is releasing surveillance video of the ambush, which happened in the back of an apartment complex parking lot on the 1300 block of Rumrill Road.
The victim, identified as Mr. Tillis, where he was originally parked over here and pulled up with his vehicle over here towards the fire hydrant.
While Tillis sat in the driver's seat of his car, lead detective Almir Duganich says 2 gunmen approached from around the corner and stood near a flight of stairs, then opened fire, shooting more than 30 rounds from an assault rifle and a handgun. The 2 suspects in dark clothing then sped off in a 2015 Volkswagen Passat, reported stolen out of Southern California the year before, which has since been recovered.
We've been working non-stop on this case. It's a very violent murder that occurred here, and it's very important to myself, as it is for this community, to get some closure and get some healing process started for the family.
Free Marlo, free Rally, them niggas real drillers. I got 7 on my belt, bitch, I'm a real killer.
Whis was never charged, but gang investigators continued to keep an eye on him over the years, photographing him outside of a Rodeo suspected gang safe house, and later arrested him on suspicion of possessing burglary tools. But he was charged and served a 7-year prison term for a prior gun case, which involved him and 2 others leading police on a car chase, then attempting to hide in the bushes after they crashed. According to prosecutors, he was released in 2025 after serving less than half of that sentence. After his release, his career began to take off, racking up hundreds of thousands of views. But as recently as April this year, authorities say that Whis was arrested, saying that earlier this year a woman who rented out an Airbnb returned on January 20th trying to convince the owner to let her in to look for her money that she left behind. When he refused, telling her he searched the property and found no money, the woman allegedly brought Whis to the area to help her look. Police alleged that he broke through her backyard, and then investigators identified him from surveillance footage. The owner later recovered a gun inside the home and called police. The police tested it for DNA and linked it to Whis. According to court records, now he sits in jail with no bail and waits for an arraignment in May. Another popular rapper from the Bay, but from this time from Oakland, is Cold Game. He's known for dissing his rivals hard in his music and racking up a few million views himself. But being in the streets, he also has an extensive jail record, with a lot of gun possessions and burglaries on his record. In a news release, police stated that him and others' recent arrests stemmed from January 11, 2026, when it stated that 4 suspects went inside a store with sledgehammers. Police stated that they broke in, taking thousands of dollars of high-end watches. The suspects fled before police got there. Police figured out 2 of the getaway cars and used license plate readers to find both vehicles later abandoned in San Jose and Fremont. Robbery unit detectives eventually arrested all 4 suspects, and they learned that Cold Game was allegedly involved in separate armed robberies on December 31st of 2025 at a business in 300 block of McKee Road, where they also used a sledgehammer to break into a jewelry case. On January 13th of 2026, Cold Game was located and arrested outside of the city of Bakersfield. Carried Off Grezy is a rising San Francisco rapper hailing from the Sunnydale projects. In the last few years, he has gained a buzz, racking up hundreds of thousands of views. But his street activity has kept him from going far, with him constantly going back and forth to jail and prison. His arrest record dated back to 2019, with his arrest for robbery, which many members from his crew has been arrested for several robberies in the years. After just recently being released, he has once landed back in jail from a case dating back 5 years ago. On March 16th of 2021, police responded to the area of 23rd Street following a ShotSpotter gunshot detection, which was activated around 8:44 p.m. Richmond police said a 911 call also came in, informing police there was a person shot in the parking lot of a gas station. A man named Derek was found suffering from multiple gunshot wounds at a gas station, which he would later die from. At the time, no arrests were made, or the police didn't have any suspects or active leads. But 5 years later, Grezy will be charged for this. Investigators say the recent arrest capped a multi-year investigation that pulled in several local and federal law enforcement partners. The murder charge comes with 3 enhancements: an active membership in a criminal street gang, discharging a firearm causing great bodily injury and death, and also discharging a firearm at Derek. Now Grezy sits in jail for murder that occurred 5 years ago. He pleads his innocence. Now lastly, the EBK Collective of Stockton. Now this group has numerous rappers like EBK Lebo and EBK Young Jock being the most known among many others. But now they got people like EBK Lebo. Lebo is one of the main rappers and one of the most disrespectful members out the group, constantly dissing rivals and getting into altercations.
What's your face, nigga?
You got a black eye.
Oh my dead brother, nigga. What black eye, nigga? Y'all niggas, what the fuck? Nigga, dead homies post your face. I just stumped on blue, nigga, with the New Balances on. I just stumped on blood with some New Balances and my ankle monitor on. Jump me for like 2 seconds. They jumped me for like 2 seconds.
Dead homies.
They had me. Hey, dead homies, we beat the fuck out of blue. We had blue all about the water. I'm like, beat the fuck out of blue. Stumped on that nigga. And we still outside the courthouse, nigga. That 3 nigga outside, dead homies.
Now several days prior, it seems several members of EBK were at a courthouse or a probation center where they were running to appear rivals, which they recorded. The events that followed showed Lebo bumping heads and fighting with another man, then getting jumped and his crew trying to get into the fight, but appeared to be running back.
Dead homie, this nigga up big. He not gonna eat. Okay. Nigga big. He big. Get down. This nigga more. That's the level 5 nigga. Better with the grill. Okay. Dead homie, this nigga.
Lebo's pendant is took in the incident, and the other side of the altercation began to troll, along with numerous rivals of Lebo and the EBK group. Less than 24 hours later, police arrested 4 men allegedly from the Lebo chain snatching situation, and it's unclear at the moment what they will be charged with. Now many people are alleging that Lebo snitched, but with the incident happening right in front of a police building, and them also recording the whole incident and posting it online, I don't see how he snitched. Looking for clout can put you in these type of situations, along with throwing your career away being in the streets. This will conclude this episode. If you haven't already, check out my previous episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.